Oh, what the fuck? At this point, there's two things that people can't expect anymore. The Spanish Inquisition, of course, and an actual decent GTA Online update. Not good, decent. With Los Santos Drug War update, this pretty much falls under the same diagnostics with Rockstar's issues when it comes to updates. It's not the idea that fails, it's the execution. Here they have the perfect scenario for some Breaking Bad shit, and that's the mentality that I got into it. Now, mind you, I'm not deluded. I wasn't expecting a Walter White simulator, okay?
You're goddamn right.
I wasn't expecting his bald ass to appear out of nowhere as a licensed character, you know, like the shit is Fortnite. I wasn't expecting any of that. But at the very least, they could have picked up a model that has already proven itself to be successful. I mean, look at the ratings on that show. And GTA would be the best game, the best platform to ever bring anything that resembles, I guess, the energy of Breaking Bad. So I was excited, man. Like, I wasn't expecting a huge update, but when they say, you know, this is only part 1, it was good. I was excited, okay? I wasn't expecting this to save GTA Online in 2022, okay? We're tired, give us GTA 6. I could have forgiven all of it. You know, I could have forgiven the poorly written, unidimensional, not funny, annoying-ass characters. Bro, this is what a Gen Z nightmare looks like. I could forget the lack of content in this update. I could forgive the repetitive missions that is always the same thing every single update. If only Rockstar broke one single pattern, which is to lock down missions or restrict the way that you do the missions or conduct yourself throughout this update. It is annoying. A lot of people are reporting that now a lot of basically armored vehicles or weaponized vehicles, you can't call them. I was able to call the weaponized Tampa, but pretty much every time I wanted to call a special vehicle, I couldn't. And quite honestly, this already happens in missions before this update. This shit, it's taking years to solve, and I'm pretty sure no one is going to do that at Rockstar. Obviously, feels like a huge, it's not a pie to the face, it's a turd to the face. When you spend all these millions in weaponized vehicles and all this fancy gear that you would like to play the missions with, and you can't just call them, you can't spawn them. Sometimes even the mechanic is unavailable during missions. And I know this is not really just the update, but it's one more update where they insistently restrict the way that you do missions. You have to do stealth when it has to be stealth. You must absolutely drive a van that does 20 miles per hour as top speed to deliver, you know, your merchandise that is worth $500,000.
Hey Johnny, we have a heavily armored vehicle behind us that pretty much doesn't stop for anyone. Should we take that to deliver our extremely precious cargo?
Nah, fuck that. I have my uncle's postal van. Those doors are as thick as fucking paper. We're gonna take that instead. Why, Rockstar? In the end of the day, you have to grab a Kuruma, drive in, drive by, basically, and get out. And that's not how I want to play GTA. And there's a lot of people that if they had a different system, kind of like Red Dead, a little more realistic, but more fun in that way, they would have played the game differently. But this is just a typical go here, shoot them, get out. You know what people were complaining about when they were playing GTA 4? You know, just go here, kill that guy, get out. Well, welcome to GTA Online now. Essentially, what you get in this update is Rockstar going the extra mile to make your experience even worse. It's an amazing feature. I've never seen people or companies do this. It's like self-destructive. Except Twitter, but now I know what you want to see. You want to see my gradual loss of sanity as I play this update.
Ah, shit! You really pissed them off!
Well, if you don't fucking call me when I'm doing a fucking mission. Because talking about all these broad aspects that we've known for years, you know, picking on Rockstar. I mean, picking on Rockstar is like picking on the deaf kid that doesn't have arms and legs and can't even breathe properly. I don't know. Now, before anything, I do have to admit it's pretty cool that you don't have to sell your ass in game so that you can even afford the initial investment of the business that this update brings. In fact, the way that you finance your business in this DLC is kind of different than other updates. We'll get to that in a bit. Simply put, you just have to visit Ron in Blaine County, which in my case, I did it ever so elegantly. Oh, sorry, my paddle was stuck. Of which the following cutscene really shows where Rockstar actually focus in this update, which apparently is titties. Damn, hold on, what the fuck are those?
Pinstripe suit. Yeah, boy.
Damn, what the fuck is that model? Jesus, Rockstar, slow down. Not even the unicorn girls have those titties, man. What the fuck is that? Well, not the worst thing they could have focused on this update, to be honest. Oh, that and also mattress physics. Oh, the mattress physics. Holy shit. I'm picking up a pattern here and I'm scared for the next update, Rockstar. What the fuck? It doesn't take too long for you to get introduced to the main guy of the update, Dex. Now, Dex is a mixed feelings type of character, to say the least. On one hand, you have this hype beast, Gen Z type of douchebag. You know, the type of guy that will play some Supreme stickers on his brand new Audi thinking it's gonna look cool as shit, and it doesn't. Someone who will try to force a sexual joke regardless of circumstances, which even for GTA it feels forceful.
Show me your butthole, fella!
And will chug any drugs like it's some breakfast burrito or some shit. Yeah. Now, this is why I say it's a mixed feelings type of character, because it's not as bad as KDJ or whatever the fuck his name was and Santa.
We should make ourselves at home, baby. Shit. Come here, girl. You need to take all this shit off.
Oh, and I've seen some people compare him to Lamar, which I find that offensive as hell.
You fucking with me, right?
But you know, people have their own tastes. I just feel like it's way too immature and forceful, and I can't take him seriously either because his language is weirdly family friendly. Weird vibes, Rockstar. But yeah, in a nutshell, you get attacked by the Lost, you see yourself defending Chef's Lab for the 16th fucking time. All of which, you know, once you repel the attack, Dax welcomes you into the Troupe.
Fresh meat. If you can get me my RV back, I'm gonna say you're basically one of us.
What the fuck? Just like that? What if I was a cop? I look like a cop, dude. Which is this gang that isn't supposed to be a gang. Like I said, it's a very Gen Z thing, you know? They're confused by their own labels, okay? They don't know what they are. All of which you have to recover Dax's RV that is across Alamo Sea. That isn't the sea at all. Which brings the privilege of having to drive one of the wobbliest vehicles I have ever driven in GTA 5. Someone didn't think this fucking van through. That's a little bit... Oh my god. Oh! Jesus, what the fuck is this? You go pick up Dax, and after some more unnecessary showmanship of butthole obsession,
I will throw a dildo at your face. Fuck your butthole.
this man takes you to the Freakshop. Now, it sounds cool, even though the way I said it seems like you're gonna get... Right? This is where Rockstar, like I said, changed the model a little bit. Because our sad reaction, I mean, we're trained at this point to think immediately, okay, I completed the first mission, I'm gonna go to the foreclosures website and buy whatever property they're selling. But I was surprised to see that Rockstar didn't actually go for the cash grab. Wait, they're actually not charging us for... Oh, you don't have to buy it. Oh, wow, Rockstar. Very impressive. I'm proud of you. This is the place that you're gonna develop, sort of. Actually, not really. It's just gonna be a garage. But this will be your business. But until then, you have to finish a few more missions. Now, this would be the part where I get into detail about every single mission. But number one, obviously, these are samey missions. They all look the same.
Sup, bitches?
I'm sorry, destroy lost property in Stab City again? This is from single player, this is not even online. They're just ripping up the storyline. This is pretty much a sin for every single update. But second and above all, this is supposed to be a multi-part story update. And out of the 6 missions that we get, only 2 of them actually get cutscenes. So they feel more like contact missions than anything else. It's pretty insulting. But there is one that stands out, and I think people liked it, myself included.
Let's see how deep this thing goes.
Holy shit, what is this, dude? Look at Rockstar trying. This looks like it actually took some effort. Essentially, you have to survive a whole acid trip. You drink 1 beer and then bam, you get trucks getting launched at you, driving on invisible roads, and at first I thought it was just the textures not popping in. Then your game turns into Mario Kart on LSD. Your controls even get flipped, which is actually quite a nice touch that Rockstar put in there. And then after all, you have to hunt a big-ass rabbit. I missed. It was actually creative, it was a bit different. And then after you beat the samey missions that have no cutscenes, you think, oh, it's worth it because now you get to essentially buy the drug lab that actually only costs you $750,000, which is not a lot of money, to be honest. And you see all those animations of the supplies stacking up, right? You have a cook.
Jesse, We need to cook.
You even see that you can yourself manufacture a little bit to speed up the process. You're getting excited, you're feeling some Breaking Bad shit here. And then you remember it's GTA Online. The manufacturing process simply comes down to pressing right on D-pad and you do an animation. That's it. Everything else is exactly the same business model. You steal or buy the supplies, you wait, you sell them. Only now you can, I guess, speed it up by doing a single animation. That's it, that's the difference. And listen, I'm not expecting the best update ever or anything huge, okay? I would just expect at the very least something different. I'm sorry if I have that standard for updates, to have something different. Why couldn't Rockstar just have like a little computer screen that you could access, where you would have to mix the sliders of the recipe of the drug, for example, and the market would have a certain tendency that would change from day to day, whatever, so that players couldn't stagnate their recipe. And all this would actually make you be able to customize your own recipe, to make your own shit and adapt and do actually something different every time. We're not talking about voice acting people. We're not talking about new pad models, okay? We're not even asking for a storyline here. We're not asking for any complicated, expensive shit that would take money from Rockstar. We're talking about something that just makes the game more fun. We're talking about a screen that has some sliders on it. Simple shit. We are very simple people, Rockstar. All we ever wanted from GTA Online since day one was to become a boss, build an empire, and feel like a badass doing it. But I can't really feel like a boss when I'm running like a fucking errand boy, doing shit that my employees should be doing. And don't tell me to trust the fucking players, because you broke that community as well, with all those fucking flying broomsticks. Why can't we have a bunch of NPCs that we would pay with our own money, which would push your little shark cars that you love so much? I mean, goddammit, there's people on GTA 5 mods living on mom's basements, okay? In 2 weeks, they make mods where, you know, there's NPCs that follow you and shoot when you get shot at. That's all we ever wanted, to have people working for us. If those are players or NPCs, it doesn't matter. To feel like a boss. We don't feel like a boss. And this is yet another update where I feel like I'm playing alone. GTA Online is pretty sad. Even Rockstar is building mechanics to improve solo play, which is, I guess it's good because the other option is even worse, but it shouldn't have come to this point. GTA Online should be about the community, should be about online, not a single player experience. But yet again, you released this fucking update.